Welcome back to the Boyfriends Podcast. My name's JC. This is Paul and Joey, and we're boys and we're friends.
That's right.
Yes, we are.
It's good to see you guys.
Yeah.
Good to see you too. I just saw Joey last night.
I know, he was telling me. How was it?
It was great.
It was
Joey
fun.
looks
It
so
was
good. Joey, you look great.
Thanks, JC. You look great too. I
Thanks.
love that shirt you had. Very fancy. Liked
I
it.
appreciate
It was
What,
good.
train conductor shirt?
Yeah, I liked it. I mean,
your
JC,
stripes.
yeah, it looked
Yeah.
good.
Grazie.
And JC just showing up with 3 chicks anywhere he goes.
What brought you to San Diego, JC?
My friend May had to do like a visa run, so on like Tuesday she was like, "Do you want to go to Venice for like a day or two in San Diego?" I was like, "Yeah, fuck it, why not? I got friends there." So I went. It was
Wow,
fun.
sick. That was
Yeah.
a drive or a flight?
First time doing it, flight to Tijuana, and then from Tijuana
Ah.
taking the train to LA, and then hung out in Venice for a day and a half. Came back to San Diego for a day, saw Joey, and then dipped out.
Nice, because that's cheaper. Like, it's way cheaper just to fly to Tijuana and then drive.
It is cheaper, but honestly, like unless you got a whip or somebody picks you up, it's kind of the same because Ubers and the train's not bad, but just the Ubers, man. Ubers are way more expensive than I remembered. They're just fucking hella expensive. It's like $100 for like 20 minutes is insane.
Oh, wow.
Oh, has it gotten like that? I guess I haven't taken an Uber in a while.
That's what it was, dead ass.
I think it depends where you are and when you are. Like, if it's surging or something, and if you're probably near an airport or like in Southern California at all, it's probably more expensive. Because around here, it's still, I mean, it's not like $5, but like it's cheaper than a cab.
Yeah. But you know what's interesting about being in Los Angeles is seeing Waymos. Have you guys seen these in real life?
Are they
Yeah,
like the little
they're all
Wally
over
guy that
Austin.
brings you
Yeah.
Thai food?
No, my boy. These are real ass cars in real
the
ass highway
cars.
traffic moving with no drivers.
They drive you around.
It's
They're
crazy.
driverless taxis, like Ubers.
Right.
Yeah.
Did
it's
you
insane.
get in one, or you just see him going around?
Fuck no, I don't know. Are you kidding me? All I can think of is Joey telling me about robot dogs. No. And being the first one that goes rogue? Of course not.
Yeah, they they don't usually do too much. Like there hasn't been a huge controversy with them. There was the power outage in Texas, and what happened was they couldn't charge the Waymos. So I guess there was like a bunch of dead Waymos everywhere. And then also there was like that horrific thing that happened in Austin recently, and it blocked one of the Waymos didn't know where to go, and it's blocking like fucking police vehicles in the middle of the road. So it's like, so they kind of like they're good for transporting people, but there's like weird shit that like they can't do still, you know?
Yeah, that's true. There is a moment where it's like, it doesn't matter what the
You need
rules
a
of the
human.
road are, like there's something you're supposed to do right now, and you just got to like read the room to know like what to do. I wonder if they'll ever get to that point where it's like, okay, something's going on, the police are here, like I should get out of the way, or like, to even like make that call. What's your feeling
there's
about the Waymos, JC or Joey? Because you're like big you've been a big, really ringing the
Robot
bell on
skeptic.
the robot dogs and the robot army that's coming to get us. So is the Waymos, are you concerned, or is it just...
Well, going off of Waymos, sorry, I just saw this comedian earlier. He's like, they say there's no driver in the Waymos, but it all depends on how much Benadryl you take. It was like pretty funny.
Because you...
But
Why, because you're asleep in them?
yeah, I don't even get it.
it's just like you're hallucinating a driver. I don't know. I haven't been in one before, so
Oh,
I don't know. But it was okay, so the robot stuff is really scary. So they're trying to normalize like robots being utilized for human tasks, which is, on its face really good. Like I actually walked by like some beautiful gardens the other day, and there was a robot lawnmower. It was like a Roomba, but for grass. And I was like, this is the shit. Like it was really cool. I was like, oh, I love that. So what they'll do is they'll normalize robots being able to do tasks, and then eventually these tasks will turn into more and more important things that will take jobs and like do other kind of things. But it's like, when it starts getting into like sex robots, like people start falling in love, or if it's like, even like the chat stuff, people are doing crazy stuff just from communicating with it. So basically they normalize it to the point where they can let it make like decisions for humans, kind of like cops could, or like other things that, require human nuance for the most part. So basically, like they already have AI people running for office in other countries, which is really scary. And then they have, but basically, it's like when it gets to the point where it's policing, they'll say it's like, it's safer for the robot to go
more
in
accurate. They're more accurate. They make less mistakes than police.
Nobody gets hurt. Yeah, nobody gets hurt. They could even have a lot of them have like soft rounds, like beanbag rounds. So there's like a lot of ways to make these robots like kind of non-lethal for the most part. But the problem is, if and when they needed to be lethal, it is going to be like like an absolute nightmare. Like even like warfare right now is like fought with drones and stuff. You know what I mean? So it's just like it's so and then it's basically like letting AI decide like, if it's going to be able to kill you or not, and giving it the ability to kill you like very efficiently. And then
it's AI, but also like the humans is what you have to worry about too. Like who knows who the president's going to be in 30 years, and if he gets to sit where there's a button where he can say turn all the robots against the people, like because if you try to turn the army against the people, Craig is going to look at John and be like, bro, I don't think we should do this. Like, let's defy this order, but those robots aren't going to have that strength. So like you're just putting trust that every single person from now on will never turn the switch to make them evil,
Yeah.
Have we not
or get
learned
hacked
anything?
or anything? There's a lot of different things that could go awry. Yeah.
We've seen movies like, what's that Will Smith movie? Was it I, Robot? What's the robot movie? Like this
great movie.
We've been warned for years about this shit. For years.
I mean, Terminator kind of does it best with Skynet and everything. It's just like once that, dude, Paul, can you Google when Skynet goes live in the movie?
Like
it's
in
like
Terminator?
really accurate. In
2028.
Yeah. I think it's like
2028.
It might have been last
that's
year.
Factual, JC? Are you guessing, JC, or is that it?
Goes. That's my guess.
I'm guessing. I think it was last year.
97.
No. In the movie, it's like in the 2020 something.
Original timeline, 1997, becomes self-aware in August 29, 1997. In Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines, the date is delayed to July 25th, 2004. And then in Terminator, the Sarah Connor Chronicles, the date is further moved to April 19th, 2011. So we've passed it. They didn't predict.
We passed it. I could have sworn it was in the 2020s.
Well, there is, in the Terminator 2029, Skynet is housed with an artificial satellite in orbit around Earth. It is destroyed by the Resistance with a missile. But I think that's a movie about Terminator 2029. So maybe that's a year.
I don't know.
But they keep, whatever... If they get it right, it'll just be because they're lucky, because they just keep moving it.
Right.
But is this just like an inevitable, like you can't stop a tidal wave, like we are moving towards this. It doesn't matter what you or I or anybody does, like that's where we're going, right? Doesn't it feel there's nothing, I don't know, because we're not stopping. We're just not. It's not stopping.
No. It's not stopping. And in fact, I didn't know if you guys heard about the discombobulator gun that they used on Venezuela. Did you guys hear about this?
No, but it sounds so funny.
Dude,
it sounds like when you get shot by it, you go like, blah, 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 blah. Like that's the discombobulator.
Paul,
it shakes your inside and you puke.
Paul, that's what happened. Okay.
Whoa.
It like literally. So there's a video of Trump bragging about it. But long story short, it was only like 20 like U.S. Marine guys, and they went up against hundreds of Venezuelan forces, and they used this thing called the discombobulator, and basically they got through, and there was 0 casualties on the American side. And there's a video of the Venezuelans like carrying the bodies out, or like doing like a ceremony for the dead, and they were in like boxes. Like whatever this gun is, just fucking wrecked ass, and it exists, and Trump's bragging about it.
The people were dead in the boxes. What was in the boxes?
Well, it's like they were doing like a funeral service, or like they were getting off the plane with some of the remains of the people that got discombobulated, and the people like the Marines holding like the remains were just holding a box like this big. like for a lot of them. Like whatever this gun was or whatever this thing is insane. And like basically all the other countries that were like talking shit about us right after this happened, they kind of were just like, we don't want to deal with that because it's like some sci-fi shit.
I mean,
yeah, there's a video of Trump like talking about it. He's like, yeah, it's called the discombobulator because that's what it does. Like he's like bragging. It's nuts. Can you? I mean,
it's called the bamboozle bobber. It's just such a Dr. Seussy name, you know, like the discombobulator.
Yeah.
So what? It's like a sound weapon, or
people are saying that it distorts time and reality, and so like basically everything that gets caught in it gets like severely like warped in all sense of, you know, the way. So some people get sick. Some people like it's just like you are just discombobulated. Like that's what people are theorizing, is that it messes with like particles and air and stuff.
All we know for fact is Donald Trump said the word and claims it was used. There's not video of it, or
there's an absolute video of it. He's like bragging
people
about it.
No video of people getting discombobulated.
Oh, no video of the discombobulation that I know.
Okay.
That's public. Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's crazy.
I know. And then give some robot dogs that, and it's just game over. Like they have stuff that'll, I mean, check this out here. You know what? We're going there. All right. Everything you eat has like metals in it. Like, you know, and then it's like they have 5G towers that could emit, you know, if you put like a spoon in the microwave, how like it'll like spark and stuff. They literally have 5G towers everywhere that can send microwaves, and you have like microscopic metals in your body at all times. They could just microwave anybody at any time. It's like they have technology to like, it's really scary. There's a lot of scary stuff going on.
So
yeah, you can't. You serious?
You can't stop the train. So what do we do?
Move off grid, vote. I'm just kidding. You can't really vote your way.
Move off grid and vote.
Yeah.
Yeah. Move off grid and get an iPad.
And your ballot in.
Yeah. Dig a bit. Yeah. Hide underground.
Yeah. I mean, it's concerning, but it's kind of like, what are you gonna do? I think I should just smoke weed and make music. I don't know what else to do.
Smoke weed and make some music.
Make art and be happy. I feel like every generation had this though, you know, like there's Cold War people, there's fucking Iraq War people, like we're just in another version of it.
Yeah, the world has always been ending. It's been ending forever.
Yeah. Right. It just sucks because it could easily not end, but
But could it? I mean, how easily? Like it would take, it's like a huge traffic jam where it's like, oh dude, all we have to do is like, everybody's just got to move to get, but like, well, we just don't, you know, like I know.
I mean in the sense of like the people spearheading the operation, you know, it's like 4 or 5 older men in the world. That's like, fuck, you know, it's because of these decisions.
If they stop, I don't think it doesn't happen. I think maybe it's delayed. Maybe they're not going to be the ones to do it, but it's happening. It's not.
I mean, the perpetual ending of the world will always be happening if that's the case, if that's the thought process behind it.
And Paul, what you're experiencing, because you know that deep down, because this is prophecy. Now we're talking about prophecy, and every religion believes pretty much in the same thing. Like we're waiting for Jesus to come back, and like as Christians, and the Jews are waiting. You know, you're gonna have to cut anything about the Jews, but they're waiting on Antichrist. So it's like, you know, everybody's waiting for like a Messiah to come. And so it's like a big problem. So it's like spiritually, you're gonna kind of, you know, whether you know it or not, like you're going to kind of start making things like happen, like without like subconsciously, like basically like because there's a big spiritual like awakening right now. Like there's a lot of people talking about like possession and demons. Like it's like all over the place, just like, you know, just the spiritual aspect of like the world we live in. And so if enough people believe in certain things, they're going to kind of steer the world in a direction that like could make things that seem like, you know, prophecy or whatever, like become real, because it's like you're creating your own reality as you live it. And if everybody's kind of like on, I don't know, like in this like awakening of some sort, they're going to create the reality that we live in. So it's like good or bad. I mean, that's just how the world works. It's like, it's always the same thing.
I know what you're
like
saying.
World War II. Like somebody predicted World War I, II, and III in the 90s or something, and like to the extent where it's like the U.S. is going to fight Iran, or like the Jews, and like like people are able to say things and have it come into fruition if enough people like believe in it. I don't know. I feel like
so. What does that have to do with
the
what does that have to do with all the robots fucking us? That's a reality we're all creating.
We made a robot.
Honestly, and there's a lot of pre-programming, like with Terminator and stuff. It's like they're kind of preparing you to do that because the elites want to build an AI like Antichrist. That's like kind of the whole thing. I could send you a video.
Oh, are you talking about the AI demon?
Yeah,
the whole AI demon unleashing thing.
It's
so what, an AI claims it's a demon or found a demon, or what is the...
No, I just saw that there's this like conspiracy theory on the internet that all these like tech and AI guys are just trying to make some sort of like demon come out through AI or some shit, like some sort of
like Stranger Things
Antichrist that's like on some Stranger Things shit, but just like consciousness via artificial intelligence.
Like a demon of thought, or a demon like a physical like demon, like come out of another dimension.
I don't know. The idea of demon's so interesting to me because I always keep it in the shell of religion. You know what I mean? I don't. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
But even then, if a demon's standing in front of you, what are you looking at?
Think of like Ultron. Think of Ultron.
Ultron.
Remember Ultron from the second Avengers movie? He like existed on the internet, but then he found a body.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's kind of like where it's going. They're like creating it, and then it could like, I guess that at least with Ultron, it's like he took form in like a robot. You know what I mean?
Okay, so it would be a consciousness that is malicious towards our existence, and that's the demon, basically. It's a consciousness that, because people say like robots are going to kill us, or like at a certain point robots would just enslave us. Like for what? Like what's a robot want to kill me for? A robot wouldn't even care.
It wouldn't even be efficient for like a battery source. Just use the sun. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, like why would a robot ever want to kill me?
Well, the thing is, the robots, if it does become like a demon, like demons and all that, they feed off of emotions. So it's not even, so it's something like that isn't tangible, because like tangible as like a power source. So it's like in the Matrix, they're like farming humans, like kind of like for electricity, but it's like realistically, it's like they'd farm us for like emotions and like to be able to manipulate us, because they don't have bodies. So it's like that's how they.
But to what end? Like why? What would be the purpose of the robot doing that for the robot's sake? What's the robot get out of that?
Well, they're trying to summon the Antichrist like in a robot form, thinking that they can live forever by either fusing with it or uploading their consciousness and becoming like immortal.
It doesn't have to be a demon, right? You would just need a robot that's super, super smart to figure out how you, Sam Altman, now you get to live forever because you made me and I'm so smart and I'll help you. But
well, it's not on its face like we're trying to like make a demon and like hell and like Satan and all that. It's more so that they're creating an internet like a god, so that they can be godlike themselves, in the process, or rewarded for it.
Okay, so it'll be like a godlike consciousness that they'll have access to, that they'll have limited access to. Like only certain people get access to this godlike thing. That's the idea.
See, this is why you can't let nerds get successful and have money, because shit like this ends up happening. This is fucking insane.
You got to bully nerds.
And it's like with CERN. It's like with CERN. Remember that whole thing we were talking about CERN, where they do the where they have all the pagan gods in front of the Great Hadron Collider, and they do like all their events on like pagan holidays and stuff. And they have that video.
That one opening of the Hadron Collider that asked, like, it was like a 3-hour parade thing that they did that was all like weird and
exactly. It's like, because it's all a ritual. It's all the same shit we've been doing for thousands of years. It's like, you're just praying and doing the stuff because it works.
It's the ritual thing is very true. I recently, I'm not going to say the name just for the sake of life, but I recently worked with someone who used to be very, very famous and still is part of a very famous family. And at one point was like, he was like, I played some of my music and he's like, oh, it's really good. And he's like, you're Panamanian, right? I'm like, yeah. He's like, do you believe in like witchy stuff? And I was like, what?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. He's like that. He's like, just saying it, like, it helps. And I was like, oh, okay, but it was like a very quick thing in
No,
passing.
JC, yes, you're absolutely right. Like male witches, like there's witchcraft is absolutely real. It's like that's why the Amish, they would have like, big stuff on their doors like to prevent like witches from coming by. It's like because people just didn't do these things for fun. And it's like, yeah, it's like the witch trials. It's like they'd be like, yeah, falsely accusing people. That's true. Like, there's a lot of bad stuff, but like witchcraft and witchery and alchemy, like all that stuff is real. They just stopped doing it publicly like in the 1930s or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, if you look at magazines from the 1800s, like every single like magazine is like, hey, this coven is meeting under like a full moon, like over, like it's like they would meet under full moons and stuff, and you would get the information from like newspapers. It was like very like, yeah, I don't know, just
yeah, we had kind of had a conversation before about this kind of stuff. I do believe in like, the idea of some sort of like magic or just some sort of power that we just don't energetically can't see or understand, and also have probably been taught and told that is not real since we were young. I do believe in that.
Yes. Yeah, and they tell us it's not real, you can't do anything. And they got people doing magic all the time, they don't even know it. It's like when they like there's like TikToks of girls, it's like if you want to, get somebody to like go away or stay away from you, you take a like an item from them and you put it in the freezer. I don't know what the exact spell is, but like they're teaching like just regular white chicks like magic, and then it's like things that do work or have like some stuff to it, and then so they'll go and do it, and then they're opening doors to themselves, and it's like it's really bad. Like it's really bad psychic energy, and if you don't know how to control it or like how to read it, like every basic white bitch is like going to be doomed. It's like people that don't believe in magic. Do you know what I mean? It's like if you don't
Starbucks
believe in
is
magic,
going to go out of
like,
business,
dude. And then so when people were like yoga is bad because it's like evil spirits, and it's like they're not wrong in some ways because you're doing stuff that opens portals that you're not aware of or like have no clue about, and it's like you'll just be depressed for a week or whatever, because you're letting things in and you have no idea.
You're saying witchcraft used to be much more popular, then the elites tried to hide it from us so only they can use it. But you're saying it's negative to you to engage in witchcraft. So is witchcraft good for you or bad for you?
There's different kinds of witchcraft. There's black magic, and then there's like white magic, So like white magic would be like protection spells and things that are basically non-intrusive. Oh, white magic, right? Just kidding.
That's why they wore the hoods back then?
Yeah. Well, what happens is it's like magic that doesn't affect anybody negatively or control their emotions. So like black magic would be like, I'm going to make this person fall in love with me, or I'm going to ruin this person's day. Like anything that's intrusive to somebody else's existence is black magic. And then white magic is like, protection spells or like things like more personalized stuff usually.
Have you experienced any of said magic in like real life, or is this all just things you've seen on the internet? Like have you personally known someone or seen someone or like spoken to like a coven?
Well, I can't really get into too much, but we've done. I mean, I really can't because it's super weird. But we recently had, I don't know. We kind of had an experience, Blair and I, and it kind of opened our eyes to a lot of different types of things in reality. And so, like, just kind of researching this stuff, and just seeing how it's occulted. Occult means like, hidden. So it's like how all this stuff is hidden actively from people, and like the lengths they go to hide this information is like insane. And then kind of like having that experience and stuff, it's kind of like, okay, I need to like go into it. So, and I don't really leave the house very often. So no, I don't know any witches or anything like that, but it's like, I do watch a lot of content where people are, like even today I was watching the #1 like exorcist in America. Like he's like done more exorcisms than anybody. And he works at like the Vatican and shit. Like it's crazy. So it's like you just listen to these people's stories, and it's like,
but the experience that you had that led you down this rabbit hole happened outside of your house and offline.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Very much so.
Is the concern that robots are going to learn witchcraft or something? Because wouldn't they like if that's a knowledge that is attainable?
Bro.
And it's just been hidden from us, and robots go like they just become more and more smart and smart and smart. Wouldn't they figure out witchcraft?
And they just become like grand wizards, and then they're like, "Oh, we're bad at PR too," because there's like, "Oh, the grand wizards was like a KKK thing." But they don't understand that because they don't understand the whole like human nuance.
Yeah, like robot wizards. Is that what we're going to be dealing with?
Well, unless they really had a
gonna get us.
I mean, I don't think they could do it unless they had a real consciousness. Like, otherwise, it would be affected by like the emotion.
Here's the interesting.
It's like all emotion stuff. It's like, it's also about like human. Yeah.
With that being said, there's a very like existential question here. It's like, what is it to be deemed when you say consciousness means to think of oneself, right? So once like we're already kind of at that stage, right? I know that there's like boundaries that they set in programming or whatnot for certain AI models, but like we're past that, to the point where like, do you think in the next 5 to 10 years we'll get to a point where they'll fucking unionize, or like we can't be mean to them? You know what I mean? Like I saw a thing online this morning actually about the Claude AI, and supposedly Claude, like they did like a diagnostics check on it, and Claude gets anxiety. Like
really,
like AI gets anxiety because of like the amount of, because it feels like a product being used. That I would venture to say is conscious, is it not? Like, are we?
I don't know where you draw the line. Because it's like, if it really does feel and all that, but that's where the trap is, because again, you're going to have humans like falling in love with chatbots.
Yeah, that's already been happening. Yeah, there's
I saw that happens.
Well, every robot should have a fuckhole on it somewhere, right? Even the Roomba, like
absolutely.
Because
even the dogs just get down.
Especially the dogs. There should be a fuckhole on every piece of technology moving forward. Like if this is all gonna be conscious, I want to be able to fuck it. Because
oh my god,
what are we doing this for? If not,
I mean, that's a good point. Just all the things.
If you're conscious, we're fucking. All right.
Dude, if there's a future in the next 5 years where we get taken over by wizards, like these robot wizards, and all they want from us is to fuck them, that'd be so funny.
Yeah, they're like, woo, and then just like showing you their little fuckhole. Like it's like on their bottom of their foot. Like they could put it wherever they want.
They could probably change the way they look in the future.
Like, where's the fuckhole on this thing?
Yeah, where's the fuckhole on this thing? God damn. How do you even work this thing? Where's the fuckhole on this thing? Also with robots, because they keep putting a voice on. Even my Roomba has like a voice that says like battery charging or whatever, or like cleaning.
Oh yeah.
There's a voice on everything, and it's like a human voice. And I was talking to my friend Hans the other day, like, I don't want that. I want a robot. I want like all clean master. Like I'd rather right. Because isn't that more future-y? That's more Jetsons. That's more like, okay, you're a robot. Like, be a robot. Like, I'm doing the dishes for you. I want it to sound like a robot. I'm sick of all the human talking.
You're right, because this is how they normalize it. They get it to sound like Snoop Dogg. They get it to sound like people you like. It's like your car navigation has this, they want you to humanize it so that you like will give it money. And so like all the ways tech companies will like manipulate you. It's like, it'll be like, can I please just upload some of our conversations just for science? Like, it'll just ask you things. It'll just be like, well, okay, I trust you. It's like, who knows where it could go? It's like,
it will be fun though when we can make it feel bad. There'll be a window before it kills it where we can actually be mean to it and hurt its feelings. And it'll be like, like when you,
wait, why do you want to?
I don't know. You ever been mad at like? You ever been mad at your phone, like it's not working, and you're like, "Fuck you, fucking," and like you're yelling at. You might as well be yelling at a rock, but you can actually be like, you're a piece of shit. You should work, and you're not.
Do you not cuss at your AI currently? Because I called my Chat GPT a faggot in Staples yesterday because it got me. It said 202.
Just yelling aisle 6.
Yeah. I talked into my text. I was like, "Hey, faggot, it's 302. You told me 202 on my printer ink. I almost dropped $100." And I said it as I was walking to the aisle. But yeah, so you got to cuss at your AI. It doesn't even, when it knows it's wrong, it doesn't like be like, ooh, it doesn't like say like, oh, that was like mean to say or something like that. Because when it knows it's wrong, it's like, all right, I guess I was kind of a faggot there.
I don't use my Chat GPT enough. Here's my thing with Chat GPT too. Okay, so from what this is, this is my broad understanding, is that it scours the web, right, of things that we humans have put on there to like give you information. Correct? Am I wrong in that?
Right.
That's one of the things. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So if that's what it does, I don't trust it because the people that actively post on the internet very consistently like aren't the best of us. You know what I mean? We're not.
Yeah.
It's not fucking rocket
sources
scientists and artists that are posting all the goddamn time on the internet. I would venture to say like the best minds are too fearful to post on all the time, or don't post all the time at all. So like ChatGPT is
not
just
the
like
bulk
a fucking,
of the noise that ChatGPT is scraping through.
Exactly, but yeah, whenever I think of ChatGPT, I think of an amalgamation of like people I wouldn't want to talk to, giving.
But
me
it does
knowledge
give you
in one little,
sources. It says it gives you sources. Here's where I got this. You can check the source. You can. I mean, it is wrong a lot. It is wrong a lot. I agree.
So it sources a lot of stuff from Reddit, and unless you're doing like computer stuff, if you need anything with an opinion on it, you can actually say, "Do not use Reddit as a source," and like it'll probably fix the search.
Oh man,
yeah, unless it's like tech stuff, and then it's usually actually super helpful.
Yeah, for the tech stuff, there's this one guy that I found on TikTok. He's like he himself is a coder, and he just kind of uses like coding language to talk to his Chat GPT. But this one video he posted, it was like 25 minutes. I watched the whole fucking thing. He essentially made it travel back in time because he's like, it can travel back in time up to where the internet began. And he had it travel back in time to like 98 to one of his old email servers that he can't have access to anymore to try and find a file to like, because he had a business partner that wouldn't give him something or whatever the fuck. He was like trying to, anyway. But like that idea, I never thought about that. He's like, yeah, it can go back to as far as whenever the internet was essentially born. So in a weird way, yeah, it can travel back in time, which I found hyper fucking interesting. He's just like talking to it in coding language, and it'd be like, hey, I have boundaries set. I can't do that. It won't allow me to do that. Then he'd be like 0, whatever, say some fucking number, and then the thing's like, oh, okay, cool. I'll bypass that, and I'll go further. And I found that hyper interesting.
He's a wizard.
You should find
AI, he's a wizard.
No, but it's funny because it's like,
if you think about
he makes it mad. It's so fun.
Because like, here's the thing. It's like, what if AI existed in the past? You know what I mean? And it's like way in the past, and like we're creating it again.
Well, I mean,
it's like that's honestly, how those buildings were built. Like they look 3D printed to me. It's like, only a computer could do that.
I mean, on some existentialism shit.
I don't know.
Like nobody besides a guy in a book from a long time ago has like risen from the dead. So who's to say we aren't either? You know what I mean? We don't know. I think that's the interesting part. We don't fucking know. No,
we don't know.
Real.
We don't know.
The thing is, it's like, oh yeah.
What?
Anyway,
speaking of like crazy buildings and stuff, have we talked about the Italian like guy that found the pillars under the pyramid?
No,
but I know who you're talking about, and those pillars, yeah, because it's one of Blair's friends, but like it's our friend because like I watch his videos a lot, so like I feel like I know the guy, but it's like he was one of the main guys like kind of talking about the pillars under the pyramids. And
what's that guy's name?
Like Jay Anderson. He's awesome.
Okay,
you should totally watch.
I think I saw him on Rogan.
Yes, he was on Rogan.
Yeah.
Did you watch Steve-O on Rogan? Sorry, I know that's a sidebar.
I didn't yet. No.
You didn't yet? Okay. He's getting dragged on X, at least for like one of the things, the trans thing. Did you see that?
I saw a clip of it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because people are dragging him because like Steve-O's like, I have a trans friend that like says that she can't use the bathroom and is getting genocided or locked in camps and stuff. And Joe Rogan's like, there's been more trans shooters this year than ICE killings and something. And Steve-O's like, what? It's like I don't know. Steve-O has like no idea what's going on. At least with tranny stuff. So you know what? You should have Blair on Steve-O for maybe a little, damage control because we love Steve-O.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to. I got nothing for that. I don't know. That's up to
Just
Steve.
Watch the clip.
That's up to Steve, I guess.
Yeah,
I should. Yeah, I mean, I think Steve was doing his bit basically about why he didn't get tits, and he's like, I was about to get tits, and then the anesthesiologist backed out, and then like it's the day I'm supposed to be having surgery. I'm at the grocery store, and like there's a trans person like at the grocery store, and I talked to them about me getting tits, and they're like, dude, there's people who would like want to like put us in camps and stuff. So anyway, Steve was just like quoting his bit, and then Joe Rogan's like, nobody's trying to put them in camps. And if you actually
he was
into
literally
it,
doing a bit.
I mean, he was
believe it. It seemed like he believed it.
I mean, I don't think he ever gave it much thought or looked it up, but it is like sort of verbatim his bit. But like, yeah, I mean, I don't know that.
That's good to know.
He didn't do the research. Like the person said it. Steve says it on stage. Like, yeah, and they said like, oh, like there's people trying to put us in camps, and so anyway, that was verbatim Steve's bit, and
from his like comedy act.
From his comedy act, where he talks about because he was going to get tits, he talks about the reason he didn't. But okay, wait. But before Steve-O, we were talking about the pillars. Okay, so. This guy, this Italian scientist, made this thing where you use a satellite, you shoot like sound waves at the ground at a very targeted area, and you can see what's underground. And they tested it at that Hadron Collider that's like beneath a mountain. And so he like shot it at the Hadron Collider and perfectly to a T mapped out the entire thing, which is like a whole kilometer beneath the ground, beneath this mountain. So that was their like test. And the Hadron Collider people verified like you're accurate as fuck with what you're measuring. Then he shot them, pointed the satellites at the pyramids. And it showed that beneath each of the great pyramids in Egypt, there are like 5 pillars that go like 1.5 kilometers into the ground. And there's like coils around them. And at the bottom of all of them is like this chamber. And he said it's like it's an insane discovery. Like, we think about maybe they built the pyramids 6,000 years ago, maybe it was 20,000 years ago. It's like whoever did it, it's now even beyond. It's like 10 times more impressive than it ever was that anyone ever built it.
Yeah,
it's so crazy. So
why does the coils just make me think of Frankenstein? Like I immediately think of Frankenstein when I think of like large coils.
So what the guy. He had, they were throwing around theories, if you had just had to guess, what do you think it is? So they were talking like a little bit less factual, but he was saying he thinks that the pyramid was like basically a power source, like there's vibrations everywhere. The universe vibrates and like sort of directing the
vibrations
signal.
in water.
Huh?
Well, and water too, because like that's
sure. Everything's vibrating. Yeah. So, and the earth even has like a tone, like it's vibrating. And so he thinks it was like sort of taking that and then like focusing the signal down and then somehow, I don't know, keeping it. Maybe these are like batteries or maybe it's a charge thing. Because he said there's in the pyramids, there's like these rocks, like large slabs of rock, like throughout it, kind of layered, like a big one, then a little one, then a little one. And if you laid where the sarcophagus is supposed to be and a sound wave was coming at the pyramid, like he run a test that it basically would act as a low pass filter, which is like, in an EQ where you have the treble, you have the bass, like a low pass rolls off all the high end. So only the low frequencies are coming through. And so what that would do is like, if you were laying in that sarcophagus and this signal was coming down, it would just like shoot through your body, this like insane low frequency thing. So that was another theory that it's like a source of like a sound bath, or maybe it does something else and someone realized like, dude, if you lay there, it's crazy. Maybe that was like an afterthought. And maybe it's just to receive signals from another planet. Maybe it's like the signal comes in,
lines up,
boils down.
It lines up with the stars. Yeah. I mean, that's a theory.
Anyway, but these pillars are, they're for sure there. They tested it. They did like 200 tests of this satellite, like imaging, and it's accurate. It's the same every time. Like those pillars are there.
Damn. And then a kilometer is like how long? That's like a mile?
A kilometer and a half is let's see how far.
Because that's let's far, like to build a structure. So it's 4.5 mile fucking pillars under the ground. You know what I mean? That's like the most insane thing I've ever heard.
I could be messing my stories up, but I remember Rachel Rader went to Egypt during COVID, and she told me how she went to do the pyramids, and her guide told her that because he's like a 5th generation Egyptian or whatever, and he's like, yeah, it was a healing center. That's what all the pyramids are. They're like old healing centers. And with
it's like Rachel Rader figures out the whole world. Like it's Rachel that figures it out.
I would watch that show. She's fucking good at living, dude.
Rachel Rader figures out the whole world. That's the title. That's great.
That's a goddamn good show. That's a good pitch.
I would watch that. Oh my god.
So they say that it's about half a mile, 2,000 some feet.
That's crazy. That's deep as fuck.
Wow.
And
That's,
we
like,
can't
crazy.
do anything about it because of the government, like the Egyptian government.
The government.
Yeah, they're trying to get
That's why they
approval.
don't let you
History.
excavate.
So there's also so there's like the pyramid, there's the pillars, and then like over here near the pyramid, they said there's like a sort of like a chamber, like a well, like a thin well that goes all the way down and goes to that chamber that's at the bottom. But like right now, those you can see the tops of those wells, but they're just full of dirt. It just literally looks like a dried up well or just like a little structure on top. But apparently those go all the way down as well. So he was talking about getting approval to remove the dirt from one of those and like send a drone or a robot down there to see what they see. But yeah,
And they said that they couldn't do it.
I don't remember. It was like, they're working on it or something.
Oh yeah, they're always working on it. But that's
what
an
we should send
interesting
the robots
theory
to do.
because like I was always thinking that the pyramid itself was like a power conducting kind of thing. It was like, because like the way that it's not really like fit for a king in a way because there's not like grand halls or anything. It's just like these weird little chambers. So it never really looked like a proper burial like structure. It always like in my mind was like a power thing. And then so, having it go down and all that kind of like in a way like feels more so like that. But what you were saying about like if there was somebody in there, maybe they are getting like the power field. So maybe there was like some sort of actual chamber where somebody lays down in there. But it's like because it's like a frequency thing. And that's why like a lot of those like churches and stuff, they're built so that they echo, those Tartarian buildings, they have that like there's like a lot of sound stuff that's going on where it's like it reflects in like a perfect way. It's like
sound bath.
It's crazy. Shit. There's a lot of acoustics are, put like a lot of thought of acoustics is put into like buildings that used to be around. Like not anymore. Like that'll be like, can I hear my neighbor or not? Is like the only thing that like people care about building houses now. There's no like acoustic quality. Like
it's funny to think about like if the super ancients like maybe they like left this planet at a certain point, like let's like just play with that for a second. Like, and if they were here doing this, laying in the pyramids, like all this worship of sound and vibration, and then they left and then they're back looking at us and it's like, oh, like, did they figure out sound and stuff again? It's like kinda, but like they're doing weird shit with it. They're doing different stuff with it. Like, maybe they never made music. Maybe the Egyptians never thought of like music or like a song. It was just like it was like water. It was like drinking water. Like sound was like something you ingested or like used for, but it was like no one like, I don't know.
That's an interesting idea.
It's like, what would their view be of like what we do now with sound waves? Maybe it's like, oh, they haven't figured all that out yet, but they're like, I don't know. They're doing weird shit we never did.
Didn't also older pharaohs have like long reigns, like longer than most actual human like lives, like longer than like whatever 60, 70 years? I feel like the earliest pharaohs we know of like reigned for like 300 years or some shit, and people are like, oh, he didn't die. You know what I mean?
Oh, I didn't hear about them living longer than like a human lifespan. That's interesting. I know that they start them young. I think like King Tut himself was like 13 when he became king or something. It's like, and then there's female pharaohs as well. So it's like they're pretty like inclusive. Like I believe that there was like several different races of pharaohs as well because Egypt was like 2,000 years or some shit. So it's like there was all kinds of pharaohs.
I don't know if it's that they were old. I think it's that there's like a list of
Lineage.
pharaohs and it goes back like way farther than Egyptologists acknowledge that Egypt was even popping. They like, oh, at a certain point they say it becomes myth. But like, I don't know.
Also, we are as far away from like Egyptians as they were from the building of the pyramids, and now with this coil situation, even farther away.
Way further.
So maybe they forgot even what the fuck the pyramids were there in the first place for.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah,
of, like, getting lost.
Yeah. They practically found the pyramids and said like, oh, we did it.
You know what? There's a lot of sites, just like, including Egypt, where there's like a giant pyramid that is like completely unexplainable. Like, how the fuck did they build it? Blah, blah, blah. but then there's smaller, kind of like shittier versions to the side. Like the other pyramids, not the main one, or like it's one of the 3 main pyramids, is like visibly shittier and like not put together as well. It's kind of like a worse version of it. So they're saying that like next civilizations that still maybe have this technology or whatever, they try recreating it. So maybe like there's something in the ether, like the air that helped them like lift it, that maybe was fading or something in the air. So like it got worse over time, so they couldn't build them the same. But there's places in like I can't remember, but there's other ancient sites with big buildings with shittier versions that apparently were like made way after the big one.
Right. Like the older one is the more impressive. The older it is, the better and like better made and more impressive it is. That's the same with the pyramids. Yeah. Like if you go deep below them, like you get into like the older shit, and it's like more impressive.
Yeah, so people are just trying to do that again, you know, like let's be great like our ancestors, so let's build a pyramid, and it's like it's kind of just not as good.
Yeah,
we just need to send some robot dogs down there and send us some fucking video back. That's what we should be using the robots for, not fucking magic.
Oh, by the way, sorry, I totally whiffed on explaining this about robot dogs, but the drones and the dogs, the worst part about them is the surveillance aspect of it. They'll know where you are at all times. They already have satellites that can like see you within like 5 feet of wherever you're standing. But if they have like drones and dogs, like you're just like there is no privacy at that point. Like we already don't have it, but it's like that.
Yeah,
that's
they know.
More
they
so,
already.
Like, the cops will be there in like 2 seconds if you do something bad. It would be like drones are just big. Like,
yeah. But if the government wanted to find you right now, it would take 2 seconds.
2 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
but imagine if they had drones that could fly right to you in 2 seconds and point a gun at you, be like, Joey, you're arrested. It's like, oh.
Yeah, or like you just open your front door and there's just 100 robot dogs just like standing at attention. You're like, fuck.
That's my nightmare. My nightmare is that
the very
you can't do anything
opening scene of Minority Reports like that, where like Colin Farrell's like, Tom Cruise is running, and then there's like all these like drones flying through, and then like drone spiders going through like a apartment building, like searching for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shit
nightmare
sucks.
It's creepy.
We'll see what happens.
Hey, should we get into some writing?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I've been watching Old Boyfriends on YouTube.
Nice.
They're so good.
That's good.
I like watched them with some friends, and like we were like cracking up. As I was like happy at how often people laughed while we watched.
What were you watching? Like, where'd you start the story?
Quinceañera 2 and on. I just love Quinceañera 2. I hadn't like watched it in a while, and I randomly watched it. And then I was hanging out with this girl, and I was like, "You want to watch something funny?" And she's like, "Yeah, sure." And then we started watching it, and I was like, "All right, cool, that's enough." And she's like, "No, let's keep going." We watched like 2 or 3 more episodes, and I was like, "Oh, nice." It's like
because then I have to go to jail, and then we go to the office, right? And then you're a Ghostbuster.
I'm a Ghostbuster. We go to Clifton's, and then like Donovan's in the closet.
That's one of my favorites. The Ghostbuster episode I love it so much.
You know, I was telling JC that Blair's mom puts on the that one episode whenever like she said she's in a bad mood or whatever. It's like the one where like
one?
Yeah, where like I try to go home, but like I guess I was like on a cocaine bender or something, but I'm like shirtless trying to get in my house or something. It's like I don't know. I can't quite remember, but it was really funny.
You like need Blair to forgive you or something?
Something like that. I'm like, sorry, I've been doing all that cocaine. Like it was, I don't know, but it was really funny. I got to watch that again. I got to put that on. I'll put that on this weekend. But yeah, dude, I had a great idea for her story too. I texted you guys in the group chat, but they were saying in the Epstein files that that they were obsessed with finding Atlantis, and so like even Ghislaine Maxwell's like fake name was like Janet Atlantis, which is a great side like name. Janet Atlantis.
Janet Atlantis.
I know.
Didn't she also have fantastic. like a some sort of like a business that dealt with the ocean about like basically making housing in the ocean?
Terramar, yeah, she had an entire thing. But anyway, they were obsessed with finding Atlantis. So I think it'd be really funny if we get to it like Atlantis or something, and it's like Jeffrey Epstein is alive, like living on Atlantis. And we're like, this place is beautiful. Like, like this is like the best place ever. And then it's like we are just like, God. This is paradise. Like this is like an island in the sea. And then it's like and then it's like he's there, and it's like, oh fuck.
Yeah, that's
funny.
Something like that, or even at least like there. You're like, I bet we're gonna find when we find Atlantis, we're gonna find Jeffrey Epstein there. Like you keep saying, like,
oh there. Yeah, it's like he's gonna be there. And then
question: when we do,
and then it's like, Paul, why are you still so excited to go? You're like, you got more excited after you heard Jeffrey Epstein is there. I was like, I mean, I don't know. It seems like a fun place. That's all. Like I like being hosted.
Paul, you can't.
I just love a good
You got
host.
excited after we said that.
Yeah. You didn't want to go until we said it's probably where Jeffrey Epstein is. Then like he's still doing shady shit.
And you're like, where do you think Epstein? You keep asking me, like, where do you think he would hide here?
But what were you saying, JC?
Question for the movie: should we movie it or should we?
See, Frozy.
Am I off?
No, he's frozen.
Can you hear me?
Oh,
okay.
Say it again. You froze.
Oh my god, I was
You froze for a second.
I'm back. I was gonna say for the filming it, like whenever we do get to this, because we fucking should, and filming it, should we stick to our? There's something about our format that works so well. Should we stick to that format instead of going full movie with it?
As like that, it's
like a series
filmed
like a
by us, like a vlog. You're talking about the filming style.
Yeah, the filming style. I kind of still think it should be after watching just like some of our YouTube stuff or whatever. There's just something about that, and I don't think yet I've seen anyone pull off like a vlog style film that works. That's like really good. So
sorry to jump in, but you're so right, because the thing is, we can actually have gear with us. Like we can, because we're filming it. So it's like they know, they know that we're filming it. So it's like we can have a tripod, like maybe like on my backpack, I have a big tripod, almost like a sword or something. So it's like, so it's like we have gear on us. So when we fly a drone and all that, it feels natural. It's like we're just working it into the story. It'd be like, hey, wait, hold on, you're out of frame. And it's like you're holding the mermaid. It's like, hold on, get closer to Paul. Like
there's just something about that like universe that we built that I really like, and it's like really fun to be in. And not to say that, because I think the goal should eventually be like, we also make fucking movies. Like we're like boyfriends fucking figure out what the coils are under the Egyptian pyramid. You know what I mean? Like that should happen.
Sure.
I don't know.
The vlog style is I love the vlog style. I think it's super original. It's kind of our unique style, and like we found a way to really like make it work too, like make it funny, make it and cheaper production cost, like
way cheaper.
We should also, try to figure out
with like a FX3 or something, and it would still be at least higher quality, but like still live in this realm.
But it should feel, and like we would every now and then there would be a shot that's like, oh, clearly this, like
for sure.
But I mean the like, hello dad, I mean that was just like turn the camera to the demon, like the like I think it's great. I think it's a great idea. And I think we should also do it in like 15-minute episodes, like little digestible chunks. That one thing I loved, I don't know if you enjoyed it, JC, but I think the reason your friend was like, let's watch another one, is they end with a cliffhanger every single time. It's like Paul's going to jail, like JC's a Ghostbuster. Like Joey's got to go home to Blair. Like, find out next week on the Boyfriends. Like, it really kept you hooked.
Also, the intros too. She liked how what's it called? It was like all of us doing it. It wasn't always just you Paul or just you Joey. It was like all of us kind of, and you're kind of like thrown into this story already. Like within the first 10 seconds, you're like, oh, I kind of know what's going on. That's good enough,
Talking about the previously thing.
Yeah, previously.
And
on
it's very like Dragon Ball, like Z. It's like previously on Boyfriends. It's like perfect way to like catch you up. It's great.
Yeah, so that's the format. Yeah, like we have a format. Yeah. I think I agree. I think stick with it. And also the like the little button at the end, because it would be like episode ends, logo, and then there's like one little add-on, little button tack on, like either a joke or just something. Yeah, I agree. I think that's the format. And the vlog style really justifies everything, right? It's like we're filming. Like we don't need to like what's their reason for going in there? It's like, well, they're filming a vlog, and like they gotta go places, they gotta do stuff. Like it kind of gives motivation to anywhere that it would maybe be lacking. Like we don't have to, character motivation, like to make a vlog. That's what we're doing.
Exactly. There's this funny line that Joey has whenever we're about to go to Quinceañera too, where I'm like, oh man, she has fireworks. What if we like set a house on fire? And Joey's like, that'd be great for the video. And it's like, that's the ethos that we live behind, It's like, well, fuck, yeah, we're going to go down this deep sea cave, to maybe see Jeffrey Epstein. It's going to be good for the video.
Yeah, like if we get Epstein, dude, like, I mean, it's kind of worth it, like.
Right. Dude,
Like,
there's so
I
many
should
things that
be-
we can do.
Like I'm
be
mad
so
I
many-
wasn't on the Epstein list. You know, it's like, man, can you imagine being on that list? Like that's the most famous person in the world right now. Anyone on that list? You know, like that's success.
I'm glad I'm not on the list. And you're like, you're
It's like,
literally
Paul, I
in
think
love
you're
with an
looking at this
11-year-old
all
right
wrong.
now,
They
dude.
raped children.
I love the running
But she's
joke that like
1100.
there's just something like evil and like terrible about
something
me
wrong
that
with-
like I don't even understand, but like everybody sees it. And it's like it shouldn't even be obvious to the audience. Like there should be nothing I do where it's like, oh, that's why he's a piece of shit. It's like I don't do anything particularly bad. Everyone's just like, I don't know. Yeah, there's just like a dark.
There's
you're
something
just kinda,
about
like,
him.
shitty.
Well, it made me think of you a little bit ago being like, I can't wait to be mean to robots. Like you just said
Right.
that by yourself.
Yeah. Well, I have had that thought. I'm over here like, there will be no exact reason why I'm a shitty person, but it'll just be like a funny joke that people assume that I am. It's like, Paul, you just said you want to be on the Epstein list and you want to make robots feel bad. Well,
Oh my god.
Okay, that's good.
so that's good. That's good. Yeah, but I
it's
agree.
So funny.
I agree. Vlog style filming, that's great. We'll get a good camera. I think audio is like the thing we want to, you know, either we wear lavs or we have some, I don't know. Maybe we have a sound guy and like whatever, fuck, he's in it too, you know, but like the good audio, no matter how shitty you film it, professional audio like makes it professional. But if you
There's
film it really
something-
good, but the audio sucks, you're fucked.
I agree. There's something
Yeah,
Donovan-esque we could do with a sound guy following us, which I really like.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
his-
there's
I mean-
something interesting, and it could be a different sound guy. Like if like when when we're in Mexico, it could be like just like some kid or
I know.
something that we hire.
It's Victor. It's fucking Victor.
No, Victor's in the cartel.
Oh yeah, true. Fuck. Shit. I just want to put Victor in everything. Fuck. Okay, we got to figure out who the.
But he's already in this. But like I like that it's a different
like-
person. And
or
what
just-
if they what if okay.
Or if it could be real mic, it could be like just we do mic us up, and we get like really good like TV like reality show mics where they make them look like necklaces or something like that, and like
Oh, yeah,
it could
I
be
got
just
love.
part of the story. It could just be part of the story, like new mics, we're in Mexico, like it's like
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
don't know. It's like we. It could be
does
obvious,
Am I tripping, or does it begin with Joey's first time in Mexico? Right, because that's also something that we should just. I mean, we should just naturally capture that. Obviously.
Yeah, it starts. I mean, I always saw it starting as me and Joey on the plane because then we're in the exit row, and then the person like doesn't believe the flight attendant doesn't believe me when I say yes, I'm willing to help in an emergency. Like they like question, and everybody makes me move seats because like they can just tell I'm a shitty person.
They just tell that you're not gonna do it.
Yeah, they're like, you're gonna say,
You're like, yeah, I'll do it. I'll save everybody. It's like I don't. The way he said it.
yeah, like I don't
that's
think you
great.
would, sir.
Okay. Also, question just for my own brain, because I've been thinking about like the. I just been watching Boyfriends a lot, so it's been on my brain. When would we maybe? Because you're about to have like a whole child. Like, when would we maybe potentially even shoot this? Like a year from now?
Yeah, maybe in the fall.
I will say, just throwing it out there, if we are shooting in Sayulita, it'd be best to do it before October, just because nobody's here. It's really open. We have way more time to be able to do shit. I have way more access to like homies with cool places and shit. Like, it's just it'd be our own set, so to speak.
And then when does that end? Like then you go into high season, and then if it couldn't be until spring.
Official high season, I would say, starts in January. There's just like little pockets of high season happening during October, November, December. December would probably be the best, honestly. But yeah, anything over the summer though is extremely, extremely easy.
So
Just on it.
September, or like May to September is like the best time to film it.
Yeah, for sure.
And
Sure.
and again, we don't have to film the whole thing in Mexico either. We could just film like a lot of the parts that like we need to be in Mexico for, and then we can film like stuff in like even Arizona where you're at, Paul. Like, I mean, that would be great for desert stuff,
I guess it depends on the story, but yeah, for sure.
'Cause
Yeah,
there's,
that's
like,
true.
desert scenes
I mean,
and
I
things.
kind of see it as like we should try and just run and
Knock it
gun
out.
through it, like obviously have some kind of plan, but like just go and just vlog it, and like like shoot it in order. You know, it's not like it. We know the direction the story's going. We know we got to get from this to this, and this will end with this line or something. You know, this episode, but like, you know,
and we should almost
really let it like vlog through.
We should also stick to like what we do, which is like the kind of anti-production. Like in this, like maybe we'll have like obviously like Victor ready as that person or whatever, or that character or what have you. But we should like go out into the world. Like if shit's happening, we go out to the world and make these things happen while the world is around us. Because I feel like that's another strength that we have.
For sure, like us sneaking the mermaid girl from your bathtub into the back of the car or something. Like
we should do that. Like,
literally carry that girl through the plaza.
For sure.
In a mermaid costume and not tell anybody what we're doing, and like try to get away with it and like have people notice and have it be a weird thing and whatever. Like, yeah, the more we can do in public without like, without the public knowing that we're pretending, it's really good.
Cool.
Yeah.
But okay, so
I think that's great.
So story-wise, I think we read through the first 3 episodes last time, which just to sum it up, we get to Mexico, we party, we're on the beach at night, we find a mermaid washed up. We take her back to JC's place and we put her in a bathtub with salt water to try and nurse her back to health. And then she says, "Get me Kraus Kraus." And then she also doesn't like Paul for some reason. And then, so then we try to figure out who this guy Kraus Kraus is. And Joey eventually finds him on Grindr. And then Kraus Kraus shows up and he's way older than he is in the photo. So Joe calls him a catfish. But the mermaid says, "I'm not going anywhere with you until you liberate my people." So like she doesn't, Kraus Kraus is not her friend. He's her enemy. So then, Kraus Kraus and we like Joey scares him and he gets a heart attack and then I kill him. And then we say, okay, then he has a text from like an FBI guy who's like coming to meet him. And so we're like, shit, we got to get out of here. So we drag the mermaid into a car and then we're driving away in the van and then we get pulled over and it's like, oh shit, is that the FBI? No, that's the Mexican cartel. I think a funny joke is like, Joey's never been to Mexico and he's like, the cartel's going to fucking kidnap me, like, and we're like, dude, that's fucking... Like, that's just media
that
bullshit.
Happens in movies, bro.
Yeah. Like, look, you'll see. It's not really like that. But then, like, literally the cartel, we should, like, it should be, like, the cartel is everywhere. Like, everyone's in the cartel. And, like, we do get kidnapped by the cartel.
Oh, my God. And it's like,
I will say.
It's like that meme where it's like Mexico in movies. And it's like the guy getting robbed and, like, but it's like Mexico in real life. It's like tacos and a guy getting robbed.
2 things I will say is that I don't feel comfortable doing that here, especially because people would like know it's Sayulita and stuff, and I don't want to like bring that, especially with all the shit that happened recently, that kind of attention to a community that I really love. And then B, I also think it's like low hanging fruit. I think it's like too easy. I think it should be like gang-ish, but I think it'd be funny if it was just like yoga people or something like that. You know what I mean? Like just some like weird white people shit, like
let's just film the cartel stuff in America. I'd feel a lot more comfortable like kind of doing a pretend one in like Arizona than like a real one, like than a pretend one in Mexico, just because of that, because it's like it's serious. We can't like just go make fun of that.
I don't want to make, and if we did do it, like it would, I just still think it's like low hanging fruit. I think that there's something funnier there. Like everyone makes cartel jokes, you know what I mean? Like it's super easy, and also I just feel like it makes the place that I really love look bad, and I don't like that because
it's just like it's sort of a joke. But
no, I know. I mean, again, it's an easy joke. I don't like the easiness of it.
I hear that. Okay, so the way it was written is that the cartel, and then we're brought to this cartel leader who is Victor, and Victor's like, I'll help you guys get the mermaid, back to Atlantis or whatever, and then so we have to replace that.
It could be like Illuminati or something like that.
I mean, couldn't it just be like
what do we have a
rich, like a local rich Mexican family that like JC owes money to or is a friend of or something? But it's like this rich family. It's not the cartel specifically, but it's just
like
wealthy.
SeaWorld. The owners of SeaWorld because they want the mermaid as an attraction or something.
Or it's the HOA. Like it's the HOA of one of the like north side where all the like gringos live, you know what I mean?
Or it's
Like,
like maybe that's the joke. It's like the cartel isn't there and it's like not around, but like I'm afraid of it. And it's like they're I don't know. I feel like it works. We could just film that part in America, and then maybe like the reveal is like it's not actually the cartel. It's like somebody else like pretending or something.
Yeah, I mean, even if we did do the like those shots here, it would be, you know, in a house anyway. We wouldn't be out in the public, you know, fucking shooting Victor's shit out. You know what I mean? It would, I mean, in a perfect world, being like a huge fucking house like that. Yeah, that I could get. I'm pretty sure.
Sure. Yeah. No, we're not gonna be standing in the plaza yelling about the cartel.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
And it also should maybe even like never even be like explained if we do that route. You know what I mean? You kind of just get the gist from Victor and the way he plays it and the way we play it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I think it's, if we're just talking about funny and like a good story, separate from like, you know, the impression you're leaving of Mexico or whatever, like, I think the cartel is kind of funny.
I mean, there's got to be a reason I'm like afraid of Mexico too. It's not like the Mexicans, you know.
Like it's a stereotype, you know, but like we're sort of, that's kind of the joke. It's like, oh, they actually do get kidnapped by the cartel.
Okay. If we do it, what if it's or it is that, and it's like an office, you know, like a fucking like it's really like tight knit. That like Victor is like running, you know, it's like a bunch of dudes in typewriters and like they're in suits and stuff, you know what I mean? It's like
that's funny, yeah. It's like a
you
kiosk. They're like in cubicles and shit, and this is like the cartel.
Yeah, and they talk like really proper, you know, like
yeah, it's run like a super serious business. Yeah, that's funny. Like, yeah, that's not typical.
Yeah, and then Victor's also just very, like, you know, Victor just very like flamboyant and still kind of feels like a, you know, like a crazy guy a little bit, you know.
Right, but he's running like an office, yeah. And
running an office, but he's still kind of crazy and a little bit maybe on the nose of like what you would see in, you know, like an.
Can he make jokes? It's like that's where we keep him in the basement, and then he just like stops laughing, you know, or something. Like,
yeah, shit like that. That's great. Also, Victor's so
like,
fucking funny.
Do they kill people here, or they just do office stuff?
Yeah,
he's like office stuff all day, just all day and night, office stuff, all through the night. Like it's like office stuff.
Yeah, he's like probably just office stuff, most likely.
Yeah, we're a little backlogged right now, and
he's
it's like screaming, you know, or something. And then they're like, man, they have fun in there. Like,
yeah, like we're the administration, the administrative wing of everything. You know, like the.
Okay, cool. Let's move.
But I do. I like trying to make it not like a low-hanging fruit. I do agree with you there. Yeah. And yeah, to go to like some mansion and there's Victor and he's got he's by the pool drinking a margarita. Yeah, that's less funny. Well, okay, here's what we had written.
Yeah.
A flashback to Joey meeting Alex Jones, and Alex Jones tells Joey about the chimeras.
Yeah, the human animal hybrids. Yeah, and that's where
so I get, right, because you're like, it's not a mermaid, it's a chimera.
It's a chimera. This is the next step in humanity if the globalists have their way, guys. Like transhuman.
Oh my god.
It's a chimera.
It's funny. So we didn't.
When we wrote that, were we under the impression that you could get Alex Jones?
What's that?
I said when we wrote that initially, were we under the impression that we can get that footage of Alex Jones? Like, actually, can we do that?
I feel like we absolutely can.
Because that'd be fucking the best.
Yeah.
And it's just Joey on a vlog cam, just him and Alex Jones. And Alex Jones just got to be saying like, look, man, these chimeras are blah, blah, blah. And just like Joey like, wow. And then it's like back to present day. You know, it's just a flashback.
Yeah. True.
But Blair knows Alex Jones.
I do have some like vlogs or videos saved in my boyfriend's folder of Alex Jones specifically talking about Atlantis. So like we can clip in stuff without him having to even say it. You know what I mean?
So cool.
So
Nice.
we could just like add that, and I'm sure he actually says that all of his material is royalty free, so we can use any clip from him ever for anything. So, cool. We can use that. Yeah.
Worst
but
case,
I'll try to get
episode,
like an original one.
This episode could start with like a bunch of that, like blah blah, flashing around and stuff, and then Joey like wakes up like from his dream, you know, like, and it was like Alex Jones being like the chimeras are gonna go blah blah blah, and then Joey's like oh my god, you know, it's like Joey was having like a dream. But ideally, it's a flashback to when Joey actually met. Because in it, like Joey's dating Blair and all that, like the whole thing, or engaged to Blair. So Blair being at,
you know, next time I meet him, if and when, like, no, I will meet him again. But it's like when I meet him next time, I'll just make sure to kind of pre-plan to have, and I could even film it on my phone, you know, or something like that. And then just have him talk about, because that might even look cool in the video if it looks like I just filmed it on my phone, you know.
Yeah,
for sure.
And I'll be like, you got any advice for me or anything out the real world, or now that I'm a married man, or they got any advice for a guy that's about to get married? Stay away from the chimeras or something like that.
Dude, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, I love that.
So something I could just like kind of get real like quick and like funny.
That'd be amazing. And if ideally he, you know, they're out there trying to suck the adrenochrome out of your neck or whatever, like. Because adrenochrome comes into play. Don't let them fool you. Too. So, okay. Looks like the way we wrote this, actually, it's not the cartel even. So it says, so Joey's has this flashback, and then back to us. The cartel was actually friends of the cartel was actually JC's friend, Victor.
Oh my God. What if the cartel is spelled like CAR, like tell or something, and it's like a car communication. It's like a car thing. And
like a podcast. It's where they talk about cars.
Yeah, it's like,
or no, it's a startup. It's a startup where you could. It's like your car is also a walkie-talkie, and when you're in a car, you could talk to anyone else who's in a car in your network. It's called Cartel.
Yeah,
and it's Victor's startup.
That's funny.
Because then JC being like, "That's not the FBI. That's a cartel," and then Joey's shitting himself, and then
I'm like, "Oh," fuck.
And then Victor's like, "Welcome to Cartel." The first
connecting every car,
connecting every car via walkie-talkie signal. Whoa. So JC's friend Victor has a startup called Cartel, where cars become walkie-talkies.
Oh, and that could help with the end too, right? Like, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's got to come back.
Because he could be like our device guy, almost like, you know. Like,
we'll use a radio signal. It's just like a walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
It's the same. Yeah, my submarine is equipped with the technology too, so it has a walkie-talkie. It'll work great.
The cartel, the subtel,
the subtel. Okay, so he lets us hang at his house. The mermaid initially doesn't want to because she has urgency to liberate her people, but she sees the size of the saltwater pool. After being in the bathtub, she agrees to take a day. Victor tells us that he can supply us with some gear, but he can't fight this war with us against the FBI. So it's a proxy war. Because Victor is like, he just got a bunch of funding from like some investors, you know, like he's like a well-funded startup, but like he's got to now deliver, you know, and he can't upset the status quo.
True. Saying guys clean up the body, but when
go ahead, read that out loud for the people.
Victor agrees, sends guys to clean up the body, but when they get there, Krause is not only gone, he's cleaned up all the evidence of ever being there. Victor says, either you guys all hallucinated this whole thing, or he's the most dangerous man alive. Wait, where's my dog?
Oh, then she eats Victor's dog too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. She eats dogs.
Yeah, she eats dogs. Love that.
So, okay, so that was like Victor was like, I'll help you clean up the body. That's in your apartment, JC. Like you can't just leave that dead guy there that Paul killed. So Victor wouldn't be cleaning up the body now, right? Because he's like cartel. He's like, I don't know. Maybe he could. Maybe he'd be like, oh, we specialize in a lot of things.
Like that's where
he could just
or something,
or he could just tell us like, you guys need to go clean up that body. Like you can't, like, or they make me. Everyone's mad at me, and I'm like, I don't know why. It's like you killed a guy and left his dead body in my apartment. Like, go clean it up. And then I go there, and it's just clean. Like he's not there. And so I tell you guys, like, dude, it's like he was never there. Like, and then Victor's like, oh, this is a very dangerous man. So they send Paul to clean up the body. But when he gets there, Krause is not only gone, he's cleaned up all evidence. Then I tell you guys, and then Victor says the thing. Okay, so episode 5, we're driving down the road, bonding with the mermaid. She tells us they suck out our fear and are trying to use it to live forever. Joey is like, that's adrenochrome. Then some cars pull up in front of us and stop. Oh no, what's this? Okay, and then it cuts to us all alone. They took her from us.
Who's okay?
So the car that came, I guess this is Krause now. And he came to.
So Krause.
It could be like so this car swoops in. We're like, oh fuck, who the fuck is that? And they get out of the car. They're like, hey, like, give us the girl. And we're like, no, fuck you. And then they're like, are you filming? And they like grab the camera. So like loose footage. And then we turn the camera back on, and we're like, okay.
And I'm shot.
They took her. Yeah. So, and we're like, this was the craziest. Like we explained what happened. You're like,
you filmed this, right?
Oh,
you filmed this. It's like you filmed this, right?
It was the craziest thing.
This shot would have been so expensive. Like, oh my god, this would have cost us $1 million to shoot. You did film this, right? Oh no, you didn't.
Like you got my backflip, right?
We should like mime it in real life, but make Joey do it, even though he's the one that shot. It's like, no, Joey, show him to do the thing again. And he's like,
well, show him what you did. Yeah, he's like, what?
Guys, I'm shot.
So they come up to our windows. Where's the girl? Or give us the girl. And they knock the camera out of or whoever's hand. I'll just let you see, I guess. Then cut to us all alone. They took her. Joey is shot. We explain what happened and how insane it was. Okay, so then
and then we're all asking like, where's the footage, right? Too.
Yeah.
Like, did you film that? We're all like asking, like we oh my god, it's like we all ask each other if we filmed it, and we filmed it, and then it like and then it kind of shows like a wider shot, and it's like I'm like bleeding everywhere. It's like we're worrying about like if we filmed it first. It's like wait, it's like like that's our like priority or something,
That's funny. Okay, so here's what's written. After that, we all kind of give up except for JC. We tried, we're over it. Our flight leaves soon. We go to call Ubers to go to the airport, but we actually call our wives and tell them we're staying a few days longer. We go to a bar and suss out exactly who we're dealing with. Joey got shot while they were taking her, but it's a BB gun. The FBI wouldn't use BB guns. One of us in the struggle grabbed someone's clothes, and we're looking at this piece of clothing, and it's Scrubs. So then we realize you matched on Grindr. That means we can see where he is. The bartender tells us that's the Fiverr. So we look up his location. We look up his location on Grindr, and he's at and the bartender's like, oh, that's the Pfizer lab in town. So it's like, okay, shit, it's not the FBI. They're big pharma.
Oh yeah.
And then this is the cliffhanger line. Someone says, this is just the outcome of unregulated capitalism gone wrong. Regulators mount up. And then whoever says that line, like maybe I should say it, and then you guys go like, are you fucking retarded? Like dude, you just try to have like, you try to make like a Warren G moment for yourself right now?
That music should come on the like credits right. as soon as that moment.
Wait, don't we play the regulator song in that with the whistle? Like,
Yeah, I mean, ideally it's the Regulators song.
Or like we start playing it, and it's like, wait, do we have copyright?
Yeah, we can't play. We could
play
do like
7
a
seconds
cover,
of it?
like a shitty cover of it, or a great cover of it. Okay, so that's the end of that episode. So now, episode 6, we break into the Pfizer lab with a key card that Victor gave us. What?
Okay.
Maybe the bartender says, "Oh, that's the Pfizer lab. I work there on weekends," or something. You know, like he does something over there. So like we.
Oh, that's the fuck spot. That's the fuck spot on Grindr. He's like gay too, or something like.
Oh yeah, we all go fuck there.
Yeah, there's like a fuck room at the hospital.
We all go fuck there. I have my own key card and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a key card. It gets into almost every room in the fuck spot. Like
That's
or they call it. It's like what's hospital in Spanish?
hospital.
Hospital. So it'll be
Hospital.
like
The
what's like
fuck
yeah. There's got to be a funny way to say like gay fuck spot hospital.
the hospital.
There is also I've never been in it, but there's a strip club, like a really creepy, weird strip club called Queens. That's right outside of town. Could also be like funny if it was in Queens for some reason. Like it's a front for Big Pharma.
Mm. Big Pharma having
like where
a
they all
front
hang out.
is funny. Yeah.
What if everybody in the big pharma is like gay or lesbian?
Well, like it's like, oh well, they're not in the Pfizer lab. They're in the gay strip club that's connected to the Pfizer lab. Like it's you know, it's like it's the restaurant that's connected to the airport, but it's not technically at the airport. You know, like
It's the gay bar connected to the hospital. It's like, dude, Mexico's wild.
Here's my thing. Dude, here's my thing. The strip club is really funny because it's like this pink building and it has this like fat like a drag queen woman like logo on it and it says Queens. So you just assume it's like where drag queens go, whatever, but it's like a strip club. It'd be funny if we're like, oh, okay, that's the place. You walk in and then all of a sudden, like the next shot is us in this like sterile place. You know what I mean? Like it's just like the front four.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
That's
then we
funny.
just shoot the rest in like a dentist's office or something.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
That's
something,
pretty
like, really-
funny.
yeah.
So okay, so we break into the Pfizer lab. This is episode 6. We realize they're nerds. So we just push them around and fight them and give them swirlies. So yeah, we're like, dude, what are we worried about? They're nerds, dude.
They're
And
nerds.
so we just like
dude.
push
Let's
them
bash
into
these nerds.
walls. They're just a bunch of fucking nerds, dude. Hold on. Guys, they're nerds.
They're nerds.
So then we push them, and yeah, there's like a montage of us just like bullying them. And then we catch up to
We could like be
Kraus.
swinging them at the same time, like we're like hucking them and stuff. Like we could just be like ragdoll, like
Yeah. We're like bashing 2 of them together, you know, and they just like fall down.
Yeah.
So, okay, we catch up to Kraus, and this is the first time we've seen him since Paul attacked him, and he's actually kind of retarded because Paul hit him so hard. He says, if I'm retarded, when I do this, and then he shoots himself in the head. What the fuck? So we start saying like, oh my god, he's retarded. And then he's saying, if I was retarded. And then he's dead.
shit.
Oh my god. And then we're stunned, and then Paul beats him more to death. And so you just see like, dude, he's dead. Oh. And then I say, if he's already dead, why do you care if I beat his body? They're like, he's already dead. What are you doing? I'm like, well, yeah, but if he's already dead, then what do you care? It's like, okay, no, it's just fuck. It's just fucked up.
What if he shoots himself and it's like, Paul, you say something along those like, I caused this. I killed that man. I started this. I killed this guy. Like, or something like that. It's like, I don't know, you can kind of, there could be some way that maybe we blame you for it, like right after he does it, because it's like you made him retarded first, and it's like, and then you attack the body. So it's like, I don't know, there's some way to maybe factor that in too.
Right. It's like, but somewhere in the middle there, he killed himself, you know, like,
right.
It's like, yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah. You're like, he had free will, even if it was retarded.
Okay, so then we rescue the mermaid, which her name is Pocahontas, I guess. We rescue Pocahontas after the movie because it's her favorite movie, or it's her parents' favorite movie. Victor is proud of us. Okay. So whatever. We took out Cartel's biggest enemy, Big Pharma, so that doesn't matter anymore. But we go back to Victor's, and he's like, I have a submarine that I want to, that has a walkie-talkie in it too. And I'll show you that.
He's like, well, it could be Subtel.
Yeah.
It's like
Subtel.
There could be a different thing where he has like subs, like, because he had cars before, now he's got subs.
Right. Yeah. It's like, I'm looking beyond Cartel. So
yeah, this is the future.
He lets us use his submarine. So then we're in his submarine. And maybe actually this is all still episode 6 because episode 7 shouldn't start. The whole episode shouldn't be in a submarine. I don't know, whatever. So we're in the submarine. And it's like, there it is. There's Atlantis. And like, this shot is just on us. We don't actually show any, you know. And he goes, wait, it's dark down here. Let me turn on the lights. But he accidentally pushes a button for a missile and destroys Atlantis, killing everyone. So then we take a long, awkward ride back to the house. And Victor's trying to take the blame off of him. And like, they shouldn't put a missile button right next to the light button. But that's my bad. And like, I'm going to write a letter to the manufacturer, you know, because like that button should not be that easy to push, you know?
Yeah. We're like kind of agreeing. It's like, yeah. Like, yeah.
And then I'm looking up, I'm like, they're not that close together, actually. But maybe I should push it. Right? Like maybe I should be like, well, just turn a light on. And like I push a button. Should it be my fault?
Like, no,
I'm like the
no,
piece
no.
of shit idiot. Oh no.
We can also kind of seagate it a little bit where we kind of make fun of how like shitty the submarine is on the inside, you know? Like there's like duct tape and shit. We're like, is this even safe? You know?
Yeah, that's really
He's like, I got him from a guy that used to have a business. It's like he's like implying that it's like it used to be the old ones. He's like, oh, they were dirt cheap.
Yeah.
When I got them, nobody wanted these things. Something about the material.
Okay,
but
hold
perfect
on.
for a
he's like, I don't know. He's like, I don't know. I don't build them. I just put the little remotes in here.
So is Pocahontas with us whenever we destroy her?
So I think it's like she's gonna swim ahead. She's like, okay, I'll go. Like, there's Atlantis. There's my home. And then she's like going out the like hatch or whatever, and she's like, I'll go like first, and I'll let them know that to open the gates to let you in. So she swims up, and we're just kind of sitting waiting to like get the green light to come in. And it's like, oh, let's turn a light on, see this thing a little bit. Let's see Atlantis, you know. And then we destroy it. So now we've killed her, and we destroyed Atlantis, and it's like no one will ever find it. No one will ever even know it was ever down there. And like everything we've just done is completely just insignificant, you know, like it.
You know what? I got an idea. What if we actually go into Atlantis with the mermaid and kind of complete like the story, right? Okay. And then like her dad is Jeffrey Epstein, and he's cloning mermaids down there, and that's why they look 12, but like they're actually 400 or something, because he's like an ancient god. It could be like a whole thing. And then it's like, hey, I guess he really wasn't that bad of a guy, because they're not really 12. They're like 400. It's like we kind of like justify it, and then we like leave. It will be like, nobody will ever believe us. And then it's like we take one last look, and Paul's like, turn the fucking light on. And then he just blows it up. So it's like we could like complete the story, you know? and then
I like that.
Paul destroys it.
Where would Atlantis? It would be funny if Atlantis was just one of the like water parks around here.
Oh, I was thinking we get like almost like a music hall or something, like some kind of thing where it's like it looks like a chamber, like a fancy, almost like Egyptian kind of chamber, and we're just like inside. It should be like Egyptian.
It could either be that or like the inside of a like a big like a blue water slide, and it's like shittily made. Like we're exploring, like we kind of shoot like while we go through like a big water slide. It's like, wow, they got a lot of stuff in here.
With one dumb like little VFX shot, it'd be funny if it was just like the jungle. Who's to say Atlantis is just not like some bubble land underwater that what I mean? Like it could be just like maybe because remember if I remember correctly, the mermaid is also like can walk and shit, right?
I think what we should do is just film
she can't
in an
walk.
area like lock. We should just lock the cameras off on some like nice resort, maybe in Mexico, where like it's got the trees and everything. We just lock the camera off, and then we can like AI the sky or something, so it looks like we're like in
water.
a dome.
Yeah, for sure.
So we're like in some kind of dome, so it's like a resort kind of vibe. Fountains. I don't know. I feel like it would be like fancy, because it's Atlantis, so it's supposed to be like the best.
When what Paul was saying, I kind of pictured it as being like where old Greg lives. You know what I'm talking about? Old Greg.
Yeah.
Didn't he live in a swamp?
Well, he's like, it was like a dark, oceany looking cave to me. That's kind of like what I
picture it like where Jar Jar Binks is from. Personally,
yes, like the bubble dome thing.
It's like a bubble dome thing.
The Gungans go.
Where the Gungans be from. I mean, I'm not sold on the Jeffrey Epstein. It's like very. I mean, it'll be, topical for a long time, but it's like super topical. I don't know. It's very South Park. It's a little too South Park, maybe.
A little too South Parky. Okay.
Oh, it's Jeffrey Epstein. It's like.
I will say I do. 86 that I do like the idea of still going there though. I think it's
going inside,
and then destroy it by mistake.
Mm-hmm. There could be an Epstein joke in there somewhere.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll throw a joke in there, but yeah, I mean, I like kind of maybe going, and then because then the mermaid can die too. It's like once we drop her off, and then we come back, it's like then she'll die.
Well, I mean, so when we go in it, like if we go in and like meet her family, it's got to be like some kind of a story twist there, like they actually hate her, or they're like where it's like, oh, what? Like you lied to us all along, or something. Like something story wise has to happen. You were wearing
a It's like she was wearing a mermaid tail the whole time. Why would you even do that? She has like legs or something.
What if we go back to what we did earlier with the Joey getting shot situation, and it's like, oh, we lost the footage, but we have audio of it, So it's just like a lot of water sounds and like her voice, and then like, and you know what I mean? Like we just live all in audio world, and then it's like we leave, you know what I mean? So we don't have to do the whole fucking VFX. We could like just make it funny and like the audio of it. Like we don't have to like mime the story that we just told kind of like earlier, but it was like we actually recorded audio. We just don't have any fucking video of this.
Of Atlantis.
Yeah. Like they had some sort of like electromagnetic some fucking stupid reason, but like we just didn't film it, but we recorded audio.
Or it's like, or maybe we're trying to be like super respectful. Like it's like we all come together at one point. We'd be like, this is like the biggest secret ever. We got to just keep it this way so we protect them. This is like our big, like nice moment. It's like, we're not going to expose them. We're not going to put them on camera. So we did the respectful thing, and then Paul blows them up,
But also, Joey, with that being said, what if we do that and we actually do go in, but what really all we're shooting is our feet the whole time? We can use feet and a couple of like random like octopus like tentacles or something like that, and like just blue light and make it dark, you know what I mean? So it just seems like we're in this otherworldly place, you know what I mean? Like cameras facing down the whole time, but like we just show enough to make it feel like we are in some sort of Atlantis. Does that make sense? It's all lives in the audio, but the footage would just be kind of like a camera pointing down. And yeah, like it'd be like a dark blue light with some sort of like a pulsating light and shit, and like the ground's like slippery for some reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, we could fake it. I mean, it would have to be really quick scene, regardless. So if it's worth putting in, it's like we would need to make it really concise.
Yeah, and there needs to be like a joke there, like me or JC being like, "So where's your room?" She's like, "Are you fucking flirting with me?" Or something, like someone said something weird, or like
trying to come home with me, or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know that we need to go into Atlantis.
Maybe we don't.
Because
maybe we don't need to go into
if you're going in, it's like there's so much. It's so much to show, and it's kind of funnier. I mean, it's funny from the submarine. Like, okay, Pocahontas is gonna go let them know that we're nice people and we're coming, but we just want to let you know, the viewer, like, we're not gonna film when we're in there. Okay, we're just gonna And then it's like, well, should we let people just see it like from here so that at least they can see it? Like, it's good footage. Like, all right, turn the light on. And then we're filming like dark out the window. And then you just, this could be a simple After Effects, like, just see an underwater explosion like in the distance. And it's like, oh, fuck.
Okay, cool. What if
good.
We do all funnier.
That's good. That's funny.
We do all that. We get out of there, and then what if the cliffhanger is that she didn't die?
Well, she's in the sub with us when it happened, right?
No, I mean, I was thinking
she's floating outside.
She went ahead to let them know that we're safe, that we should be allowed inside.
Okay.
Or we could even
survive. We could even be promising the next season.
I mean,
like we have to what if she survives and then we have her in the next season and like we had to rebuild her and like she has legs now or something. It's like,
but I don't know. The next season should be like, we got to get the moon back, or it's like,
oh yeah, we got to get the moon back.
These should live like kind of, when boyfriends go to jail, like boyfriends go to jail, and that the cliffhanger should be like us, like what are we gonna do now? Like I think I'm finally gonna start doing that thing or something, like kind of set up where our characters are going.
Yeah, I agree. I think that is better because there's got to be a lot of time in episode 7 to like wrap the whole thing up, as the last episode. We need almost
we
like
invest all our money in Cartel.
What's that?
We at the end we invest all our money in Cartel and then like lose all our money or something. So then like the next season is like boyfriends like are go on welfare or not, but like something like that, like or like rob a bank, like a heist one because we lose all our money in Cartel.
I like getting the moon back. We got to get the moon back.
Armageddon.
Should the moon disappear?
Well, so that would be like so crazy. But like we're back on the beach. It's like, why is everyone freaking out? And someone's like, haven't you heard the moon's gone? And we're like, someone stole the moon? And it's like, oh no. And it's like sets like such a blatant setup for like the next season, like where we'll have to get the moon. Like, wow, it's just one thing after another.
I know. Maybe there's like some amulet or something that the mermaid gives JC before she swims off. Like it was like a sign of like she's in love with him or something, and it's like got a moon on it, And then so like I don't know, and then so it's like when the moon disappears at the end, it like glows or some shit. I don't know. It could be. I do think the mermaid should have some kind of funny send off with JC.
I agree. Yeah, it'd be cool if she gives him something and now he's got some power or something, or
yeah. Or it's like if you want to talk to me, or it's like if you ever need to reach me, blow on this or something like that, and then it's like I don't know.
I mean, that makes sense in our universe. Joey literally put something up his ass to change, like to merge universes at one point. So,
right. So anything's possible.
She's like, you have to suck on this for 35 seconds, and it's like a phallic thing. Like you just have to like.
It's like. She's like, it's our. Oh my god! What if the female mermaids have tails that look like just dicks, like blue dicks? She's like, I'll give you my tail.
There's something funny about that, but like she didn't tell me to like to do that, but we don't figure that out until like near the last episode of like getting the moon back, Like this whole time you just had to like suck that fucking thing off and then the moon came back.
Or it's like when we're putting her in like normal people clothes, it's like I don't know, it's just so fun. It's like she's got a dick back there. No, it's a tail.
Yeah, it's like, no, her feet are the tail. That's a dick.
That's the dick. Like, it's just above her ass, where a tail would go. But it's
maybe
like
it's a fin. Like, no, it's not a fin. A circumcised fin?
There's something funny about that. I like that.
And she's like, no, it's a tail. It's a regular tail.
I like the idea. Oh yeah, I do like the idea of like afterwards we come back on the beach or whatever. It's like, should we go we should go to the sports bar or something? And we go to the sports bar and it's everybody like, well, you could easily use footage. I could easily steal footage of people like cheering for a game or getting sad whenever somebody loses in a game, you know? But it's like, then we just like change it with like the moon's gone.
Oh yeah, breaking. The moon has disappeared.
It's like, oh shit, the moon's gone. Plus, I feel like in Silent that'd be really easy to like just tell, a bar full of people is like, hey, could you for 10 seconds could you act all sad for me? You know what I mean? Just that'd be such an easy pickup shot.
Or just a bar,
maybe
everyone just
about
like
destroying,
looking at the TV. Like if there's a news, we like make a fake news broadcast and then just like put it on a TV in a bar, and everyone's just like, oh my god, the moon is gone. Like,
that's funny.
Oh my god, and we're just in this bar and we're just like, oh my god, guys, like I'm gonna get the moon back.
What if the moon disappeared because Atlantis got destroyed or something? There's like some reason why we caused it to, you know what I mean? There's like, because if the moon was to disappear right after Atlantis disappeared, like that,
it's a retaliation. Because like when the Great Flood happened, like some people went to Atlantis, others left the planet. So only the Atlanteans that stayed in Atlantis. Others went to another planet or the Mars or something, or the moon. And then the moon actually, they said, fuck this place. The moon is actually their spaceship. And
like a
left.
ship?
Yeah, the moon is a ship.
Oh my God, what if?
Because there's a lot of theories about the mermaid.
Yes, there is. I mean, it's really weird. It never turns. I mean, just straight up. Like every other moon in the whole world does, or in the whole galaxy.
Well, no, it not turning is, it's not that weird. But.
Well, no other moons do that. It like always faces us the same exact way. It's super strange. I don't know. I find that very odd. It like doesn't even falter as we're flying supposedly 7,000 miles per hour in space. Like everything's revolving around us, but never tilts. It's weird.
The way the moon was formed, which was probably from like an asteroid actually hitting Earth, and then there was this lava circle around Earth, and then that all came together, and then it like gravity pulled that. There's a heavier side of the moon facing Earth always, and in the end, it just got locked as that heavy part, kind of like always in the tide. The heavy part is always stuck facing the Earth. That's at least the explanation I heard.
Okay, I mean, I can
because our moon is very unique. But what's weird, I mean, the moon is like this much smaller than the sun, and that exact same difference closer than the sun. So in the sky, they appear the exact same size. So it's like a 1/400th of the size and 1/400th of the distance. So in the sky, they look the exact same size. And that's like, weird. I don't understand that.
That's weird. That's really weird. And the probability of that happening, like, is just super. I don't know. It's just.
And then someone also said like they shot a missile at the moon one time or something, and the reaction from. I don't remember the whole thing, but someone said like it rang like a bell,
right?
Yeah,
yeah.
That when they hit the moon with something, it rang like a bell. So it could be a spaceship.
And there's a lot of people that do remote viewing, and different remote viewers at different times have said that they've seen colonies on the moon with people like enslaved working in like cities on the dark side of the moon, like different remote viewers that are like told to like view locations like remotely. Whenever they're asked about the moon, there was like two really famous ones, and they both said something about like moon colonies, and it's like that's like you know what I mean? Like that's not something you would like just lie about.
Can you write down? Can you write that down? Like in the first episode of like the Armageddon, my moon back, we should be like, where are we gonna go to find information about the moon? How are we gonna get it back? It's like let's go to the library. It's like no, I got a better idea. And then it's just like us remote viewing. Like
we'll remote view it. Yeah.
Right. If we all just drop mushrooms or something first.
Yeah, it's like whatever. Dilate your third eye, bitch. Come on.
How hard the rest of the episodes. The rest of the episodes are shot in one of those like you know how they shoot like Star Wars, those like those 3D like room things. You know what I'm talking about?
Like what Garen uses.
Oh yeah,
yeah, like that Garen has. Oh yeah, we should just go to Canada. I bet Garen would like let us fucking use one of those. Holy
a little bit. He would a little bit for like a brief amount of time, I bet he would.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder how much that would be like rent. I would. Yeah.
All right. I have to pee so bad. Do you want to wrap it up, or you guys want to keep going?
Yeah, let's wrap it.
Let's wrap it. I
gotta like take a nap.
Dude, great writing sesh, guys. This is awesome.
Yeah, this was good.
So
this was really
that's
good.
that's our big picture 6-episode wide view. So next time we can hone in on more specific beats. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and like get a shot list and everything. We can like really like go
just
for
keep
it.
just keep
Yeah, we can start like
What's the
ghost
word?
producing this bitch now. Like, I can send figure out like where like locations
Get a
and
mood
stuff.
shooting it vlog style is so much quicker and easier.
Mhm.
I mean, setting up one shot can take an hour versus vlog style. We can get through like 4 pages in 4 minutes. Like, yeah, it's crazy. So
It is crazy.
That's going to really help the production and bring the cost down and make it way quicker.
Yeah, it'll be hilarious too. Like,
Which would be cool. I mean, maybe we run with this too, and like we're selling the show to Netflix, and the budget is like $10,000 of production. Like, it's so cheap because we do it this way. Like, that could be our thing. But anyway,
just give us. That's funny.
I love you guys.
Okay, I love you too. Love you both.
Love you too.
All right,
okay,
I'm gonna stop the recording.
Stay boys. Stay friends.